Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video. First of all, I hope you saw the new intro. It's a bit different to the old one. Still silent though. I don't know how to make my own sounds that would be good, and when I put Treyarch on my old one they had a go at me. I wasn't happy. So we'll start off with the mod, which is the basic guns mod. This is my second time at recording the video, as you can see by the massive craters behind me. I did the recording fine, but I turned the microphone off. I'm not upset. So you get quite a lot with this mod, and I'll start off with the wonderful armour you get. This is Kevlar armour. Now, what makes this so interesting is that if I quickly go into game mode at 0, try not to get beaten up by a massive slime. I'll put all of this on. Have you noticed? I'm not wearing anything according to that, but we all know I am. So it's a little bit weak, as you can see. You've only got 8 little shirts there, but nonetheless, invisible armour. So you get a lot of different weapons with this, and I'll go through the basic ones and tell you a little bit about the extra things you get with them. So you get quite a lot of different weaponry with this, but I'll go on to the grenade here and the RPG in a second. So what you get is these guns. If I quickly put all this in here, so I know I seem a bit out of it, I'm just a bit frustrated with my last video. So if I get all of these, I've got 6 wonderful new guns to try out. Now they all have extra options like suppressor, foregrip, ACOG scopes, sniper scopes. I'll show you a couple of them in a second. So you get the pistol. This is the weakest of the guns, but like all the guns, you can actually hold down the right button and get a little scope, and if you hold shift, it's like the Call of Duty breathing option for snipers. I'm holding breath. Then you go into the SMG. Now, like all the guns, it has recoil. That one has it worse as well. It's a nightmare to hold back. Both the pistol and the SMG hold 16 rounds. This is the shotgun. It holds 8 rounds. And as you can see, it has a spread, and the further back you are, the worse or less damage you can inflict. Next on we have the LMG. This holds 64 rounds. It too has quite a lot of recoil like the SMG, but slightly less, so it's probably the best gun. And by the way, you can build all these guns. It gives you all the stuff you need to make them. Next up we have the assault rifle, holding 32 rounds. This has a bit less recoil than them. It looks a bit like an SA-80. I don't really know if that's what the best gun it looks like is, but still has horrible recoil. Next, and perhaps the most powerful of the guns, is the sniper rifle. See that creeper over there? Oh, you just tap the left button. Wait a minute. There, he's dead. In a single shot. If I find that spider, or that skeleton. So, if I show you some of the extra stuff, perhaps the best of each one. This is the sniper rifle with the silencer and the ballistic scope. This is the assault rifle with the silencer and ACOG and foregrip. The light machine gun with silencer, ACOG and foregrip. Shotgun with silencer and foregrip. The submachine gun with silencer, RDS or red dot sight and foregrip. And finally the pistol, which will choose, what can we have that's different? Heavy barrel and red dot sight. So as you can see, this one gives you a much more interesting sight. It inflicts a lot more damage with the heavy barrel, And I'd say it's actually slightly quieter than the normal pistol. So next up we've got the submachine gun, the red dot sight, foregrip, and silencer. Notice how with the foregrip the recoil is greatly reduced. And it's much quieter. The shotgun with silencer and foregrip, once again, is a bit quieter, a bit less recoil. You know, it comes in handy, especially as you can throw stuff. Comes up great against an Enderman, just as a little tip there. The light machine gun with the silencer, ACOG and foregrip perhaps makes it one of the best guns. Although with more, even with its foregrip recoil, than the Uzi or submachine gun. The assault rifle with the silencer, ACOG and foregrip. Definitely a formidable weapon. But once again, down to the best one. Here we have the sniper rifle. Now before it had a sight that didn't zoom in much more than this. Here's a zombie. Look at that. What did I miss? I did. Oh. Gotta try and... Unfortunately, just like Call of Duty, you know, once you've just held your breath, you can't just do it again. But you can still just go like this. It's a one-shot kill for anything that goes next to, I think. Obviously not things like the Ender Dragon, but this sort of stuff. So we'll go on to the other weapons, the grenade and the RPG. Now I should mention before we start with these, testing them, they're not as strong as TNT. And I'll give you a quick demonstration of that with a torch and TNT. So you ready? That's quite a big explosion. I mean, of course, with the more explosives mod, we've seen better ones, but that is, you know, it's going to do damage. Let's go into the RPG, which we'll do here. Now, yes, this one does actually have a better explosion on dirt. Now, I did a test in the previous recording of this video with the massive craters, and when compared to Endstone, the RPG was worse. So it proves that the RPG actually varies compared to TNT depending on what material you're firing it at. Also, that's a bit interesting. I don't know if you've noticed this. When I fire, even before it's hit something, it actually injures it. The grenade. I think this is rubbish. Well, it did one more block than I was expecting. Even with all of that, it's not that dangerous. And it goes through mobs for some reason. Not even enough to kill a spider. It's pretty useless. But the range is obviously going to make it more helpful depending on what you're using it for. But, you know, sticking with TNT might just be the easier option. So, hope you enjoyed this mod, and I'll be back later.